CBS News national security analyst Aaron MacLean joins us now. He is a Marine Corps veteran and a host of the School of War podcast. Aaron, thank you so much for joining us. I know you served in Afghanistan and you know about these issues. Just to start with this search and rescue mission, what's likely going on now? It's afternoon time in Iran, pure daylight. What do you think is happening at this moment?
Well, we understand that this remaining aircrew member has been out all through the night now into the following day with a mission to find them and rescue them ongoing. These aircrew members have extensive training on how to survive, how to administer self-care if they're injured, how to get to a place of concealment, and then contact the U.S. military to help coordinate their own rescue. Of course, what we don't know is the condition of this aircrew member. Are they hurt? You know, other potentially worse scenarios. Like we don't know that right now, but we can only imagine what's going through their mind as they try to stay alive out there.
Yeah, and I mean, these pararescue units that are doing this mission, we talked yesterday, and I remember you saying, like, this is go time. This is what these folks have trained. Kind of walk us through. I know you have a personal experience to share as well. These
are just extraordinary people. So in Afghanistan, I had the honor of serving in combat alongside these guys. They were coming in to help rescue Marines in one of the operations I was a part of. I mean, these are the Air Force PJs, the pararescue men. This is the SEALs or the Green Berets of the Air Force, and they don't get enough attention, in my opinion. These are some of the bravest people in the U.S. military. The aircrew people who fly the helos for them, they fly those helicopters like they stole them. I mean, incredibly aggressive handling of the airframes. They put down in hot LZs, under fire. The PJs will get out, engage the enemy as they're coming out of the helicopter, and they're high-end medical personnel as well, so they can help right on the ground. They're just willing to take any risk. Their motto is, these things we do that others may live. It's incredible.
So we've heard repeatedly from the president, from Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, that we essentially control the skies over Iran, that they don't have any anti-aircraft capability. Yet, how did 2 warplanes get shot down within a matter of hours?
Well, you know, air superiority doesn't mean that the other guys don't get to shoot back or don't try to shoot back from time to time. And clearly they had a system still available to them that could take down an F-15 and an A-10, as it turns out, because we lost another aircraft yesterday as well, though the aircrew safely ejected outside of Iran. It's extraordinary in a way that we've done thousands and thousands, over 10,000 missions in Iran now without this happening yet. But you do this enough, you do this every day, you're doing hundreds of sorties every day, eventually something like this is going to happen.
Do you think the fact that 2 happen so close to each other indicates that there's some kind of anti-aircraft capability, or could this have been some kind of like rocket or missile launched from the ground?
Well, I think for the second aircraft, you know, you may have seen some of the videos circulating around on Iranian media yesterday of the rescue mission that was underway of our helos and C-130s, and then they were supported by aircraft like this A-10. Low daylight, relatively slow, taking extraordinary risk to go find the aircrew for this F-15, the pilot of whom, of course, they rescued in an amazing operation yesterday. So they're just exposing themselves to a lot of risk out there.
And I mean, looking forward, we're entering the 6th week of the war. And, you know, we had heard the president earlier this week during that address in primetime saying that we're going to be wrapping up, right? It sort of felt like we were coming into the end. This feels like it might have changed the game, maybe. How do you see this impacting where we go from here, any kind of negotiations?
Well, we just heard in the report the president saying that it's not going to affect negotiations going forward, you know, on the presumption that the pilot is captured, which obviously the worst case scenario is that this remaining aircrew member is dead. But them being captured is a pretty bad scenario as well for them and for the nation. The Iranians will absolutely use that for maximum leverage, for propaganda. It's not a great situation.
They already are. I mean, the Speaker of Iran's parliament said, quote, on X, this brilliant no-strategy war they started has now been downgraded from regime change to, hey, can anyone find our pilots, please? So they're using this already for their propaganda. But what is the impact on the morale in the U.S. military?
You know, the military fact is, like we were saying, you run these sorties over and over again. This is going to happen. And we have this capability to go in and get pilots dedicated for this because we know it's going to happen. We're expecting it to happen. So from a purely military and strategic standpoint, you anticipate stuff like this. You expect it to happen. Every pilot, every aircrew in the region got up again this morning and kept working. So no change on the military level. The significance is on the political level, and what impact does it have there? And that's what we'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely hoping for the safe return of that crew member. Aaron, so great to have you here. Your expertise is really wonderful in these situations.